Yeah, just to share this last little sort of insight. Towards the end of her life, she's in her late years, 80s, I guess. And, uh, the war goes through, like Nazi Germany and Soviet Union clash, and Stalingrad happens where the Red Army is crushed and I'm sorry, the Red Army crushes the German army, and the Red Army marches westward, coming across ultimately to go to Berlin, and the war will end. And as it came through Ukraine and Lviv, which is where she was, and where my family lived through World War II with her, in one apartment in her building, um, with the Holocaust going on and everything on the streets, etc. In the darkest days of the war, they lived together. But as the army was coming through, they had to make some like sea change, fundamental decisions about life. In her case, she was older. She had broken her leg and she was wobbly on her feet. She was looking after a sister who was emotionally ill, mentally ill. And it just wasn't for her to be able to pick up and leave and go to Italy, where she left her her villa.
Hmm.
Uh, and she decided, I have to stay. I cannot go. Other parts of my family, my family part, left and traveled to North America before the Red Army came in. Other parts decided to stay, and they were exiled into Siberia. Others at that time were killed and so on by the Soviet Union. So by 1952, when she was, after they had come through, that was 45. From 45 to 52 was a period of great hardship in the Soviet Union, but she managed her way. She taught singing and she became a professor, and she was teaching at the school where she herself learned. And what I read to you was her philosophy of teaching at that time, those points. But she died in 52. And after her death, because the Soviet Union didn't want to glorify a Ukrainian opera star, her name vanished. But the names of others, like Toscanini, he went to the United States and became the conductor to the NBC